is autism? Oh, actually, we should all know that. That's a weird start for this video. As you guys probably already know, I already said this beforehand, but I'm actually autistic myself. When I first was diagnosed with autism, I didn't even know what it was. Back in the day, it all started in kindergarten, where I went to this very bad school that didn't help me that much. However, after some time, turns out one of the reasons, other than the fact that school was a son of a bitch who didn't really care about my needs, it was because I had autism. Autism being the spectrum I am on, well, not, my bad, brain fart, the spectrum it was kind of messed me up a lot. And it was tough too. It really was tough. Um, in fact, one time, and I promise never to talk about this embarrassing secret, but one time I got a referral for running away from school, and because I never wanted to go back there. So around the 3rd grade, which was the time I did that, no, 2nd grade, excuse me, my real parents at the time, since before I went to foster care, enrolled me into a special needs class, since the other school didn't have it. And I would like to bitch about the school for a bit, but I feel like that's probably better if I keep my mouth shut on that crap. Anyways, my story of when I first figured out of it, I jokingly thought that autism starts with an O because it sounded like odd, but that's not it at all. But autism is how I have it makes me different. I rock a lot. I have brain farts a lot, I guess. And I also love love Pokemon a lot, being my signature traits of, being, loving one thing and having a lot of knowledge of it, and yet you don't know a whole lot of other things. And I definitely have social awkwardness. There's no denying it at all. Most people would make fun of people with this, but I barely have any friends, especially with the other situation I had to deal with. I barely had any friends. I had a few friends, but they were all kind of ooky in some way. There was one friend who was nice. It will give me things, but point being, I had a lot of problems growing up with this. And I know a lot of people have suffered from this as well. In fact, I will blame them because, well, for me, I kind of love my autism. It makes who I am. In fact, like I tell many people who comes across me, if there was a cure for autism, which I hope there isn't, but I guess, sooner or later something's gonna happen, I will never take it because autism is what makes me me. I love my autism. It's pretty much like a trait for me. But point being, yeah, I wouldn't say suffer, but I do, and on the spectrum. And the reason why I'm making this video is because this month is Autism Month, and because of the news and, recent garbage with glue, many people wouldn't recognize it, which is sad because it really is an important month. I've been so much happy with autism. People just don't understand my mindset, like many other autistic sets. And I wish I could tell people what autism really is, but the thing about autism is it's on a spectrum, meaning that it can be anyone. And a lot of people always ask why it's on the spectrum, and I jokingly and literally seriously tell them that, it's because, oh, I guess know this thing went fast, huh? I didn't know it go fast. Anyways, the reason why is because, well, because it's on the spectrum. Where we all have different brains. Every brain thought process is different than one another. And, some things are hard to say. A lot of people always ask, are you smart enough to do things that you've seen in movies? Which is no. You can't be a Rain Man in cards. That's just a stereotype. But autism is. If there was a way to describe autism, it will be obviously that it's just a different thinking process than most people. Like, it really is. Like, I suffer through it a lot with my other conditions being ADHD, which is definitely a combo, by the way, not an unusual one. And I do suffer with um, anxiety, depression, and I think I might suffer from post traumatic stress disorder, but mostly I have autism. That's mostly it. And, you know, it's tough, really, for me because with all my conditions, you would think that something people are retarded. I had a tough time making friends at high school. I actually don't have any friends really, but I'm hanging in there. I actually go to work now. They accept me, and they very much appreciate me. Even though, admittedly, I don't know, my work has been somewhat messed up recently due to the fuck up situation we're dealing with. But my point is, I wanted to make this video to kind of also remind and celebrate this wonderful month. But I also want to point out that autism does not mean we're all doomed, because a lot of people as always say, "Oh, make bad things," but autism is a great thing. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, and it's not a truly great thing. I mean, we worry that a little bit because I know that, but to me, I do love my autism, and it makes me who I am. I will admit there's a lot of struggle with it, but the good thing about it is the fact that at least I know, and there's a lot of people who suffer from them. My advice for those who have it is just, accept it. I mean, embrace the fact of who you are. Of course, don't use it as a crutch, which obviously you shouldn't do that. But, embrace your awkwardness. And for those who don't have autism, just try to see if you can break the bubble in some case. And please don't make fun of people with autism. I mean, I've seen stuff online that makes fun of autism, and you'll be surprised, and other disorders. But, you know, just know that we're not aliens or anything. We are humans, just like you. We have different needs and stuff. And it really does, you know, it really does back up to the point of what is autism. But yeah, obviously I made this video because it's Autism Month. I'm actually surprised that it is. I mean, look at my calendar, it's April now, but I kind of, even I admit I forgot because of all this fucked up bullshit going on, but the point being, the reason why I made this video is I want to help spread word of what autism is because I'm an actual autistic person. And let's just get the record straight. I know a lot of you probably don't believe I'm autistic, but that's fair. You don't have to. That's your opinion and not mine. But I thank you for all your support, and I thank you all. And this has been Floxcat, and I'm snapping out of here with this message. Bye.